It's an HO. Yeah, I wanna win, but Ron still gotta go. The Cowboys say they dishing out smoke. Well, we want all the smoke, man. We don't do no running. Yeah, we from DC. The Cowboys ain't on nothing. But serious question though, how you America's team and all you do is lose? Every year, I've been saying that about 30 years. But y'all ain't got no ring, y'all ain't got no bowl. The last time y'all won a Super Bowl was, I don't know. We still won Dallas, ain't nothing changed. We 4-7, they 7-3, here we go again. A Thanksgiving classic. The last time we played on Thanksgiving, do y'all remember what happened? 41-16, let me remind y'all.
Off field? Left. What I want?
Get back slow. I love the way she rockin' it. I love the way she move it, shake it on me. When she cry for him, the shawty is the winner. You can tell that shawty's no beginner. She's confident. I love the way she move it.
YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here. We enter the Washington Commanders video, and in today's video, I'm coming on here with some breaking news from Ian Rappaport on Ron Rivera's job availability after today's game. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. But before we do, make sure you guys go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you are new. We're on the road to 7,000 subscribers, so please help me get there as soon as possible. Thank you so much. Let's get straight to today's video. So I first want to start by saying happy Thanksgiving if you do celebrate the holidays. Have a good day, safe day, and enjoy the day with your friends and family, and root on this team to hopefully win. I know our season has been trash up until this point, but it's always a good feeling when you're able to beat the Dallas Cowboys. So hopefully we can root on this team to win. But as I said in the beginning of the video, we're going to talk about Ron Rivera's job availability / job status after today's game, because a lot of people feel as though after today's game Ron Rivera was going to be fired if it went terrible or bad. But unfortunately, we got some news per Ian Rappaport that even after today's game, if we get blown out, Ron Rivera is going to still be here. So let's go ahead and watch the clip from Ian Rappaport today that he talked about Ron Rivera's potential job status. So go ahead and take a look at this video today.
Thanks, Jane. A win by the Commanders certainly would quiet the conversation that I'm going to have right now, which is about the status of head coach Ron Rivera. Of course, new ownership came in before the season, Josh Harris and his group. And from what I understand, their plan was to evaluate Ron Rivera and those in charge in Washington at the end of the season, to evaluate the entire body of work. What we do not know is whether last week's ugly loss to the Giants has changed things. And certainly if there was a blowout loss to the Dallas Cowboys today with the entire nation watching, it would at least trigger the conversation in Washington regarding Ron Rivera's job status. That is not what they want. Ron Rivera, one of the more respected coaches in the NFL, beat cancer with the backing of this organization, has stood up and taken the bullets for owner Dan Snyder when he was still in charge here. This is a guy they really like. The hope for the Commanders is to do the full evaluation after the season. Meanwhile,
alrighty, so there you guys have it, the report from Ian Rappaport. The Washington Commanders do not plan on doing anything with Ron Rivera to after the season. Now, am I surprised? Not at all. And for the people that's going to be like mad at Josh Harris or whatever about this, you don't be. I mean, first of all, it's his plan. Second of all, I mean, what benefit is it going to really do for us to fire Ron Rivera at this point? Most of us has already came to the conclusion that Eric Bieniemy is not the guy. So there's nobody on this staff that appeases you or makes you want to see what can they do. What can they do? Could they potentially be the next head coach of this team? No, because again, to me, Eric Bieniemy is not that guy, and he's proven that over this course of the season. So there's nobody to turn a job over to that is going to be interesting. So it's really no point of firing Ron Rivera at this point. And I know a lot of you might not want to hear this, or maybe a lot of you might want to hear this. If Ron Rivera is still the coach of this team, there's not going to be no fire left. Everybody's going to be checked out, which means that Washington, I'm not going to say they're not going to play hard anymore, but that may turn out to be a better thing for Washington's future because they may have a better draft pick, right? Because if you fire somebody, like similar to what the Raiders did with Antonio Pierce or whatever, it's going to light a fire, which me personally, I would love to have because I don't care what y'all say. I'm not a loser. So I still want to compete. And I know I'm doing this for bad health because it really doesn't matter. But I'm still looking at ways for us to get to the playoffs. You feel me? Even though I know we ain't going nowhere, I still just do it to help myself sleep better at night. So I'm a winner. So me personally, I would have loved for Ron to get fired to see what EB has. But EB can't do it, bro. He clearly is not ready. So there's no point of firing Ron Rivera. So maybe that's what Josh Harris thinks. Maybe that's what Josh Harris sees. Or maybe that was just his plan all along. And I know a lot of y'all just automatically assumed Josh and company was going to come right in and just fire everybody because that's what you would do. No, that's not how a business works, man. You just because you're the new guy, you ain't and you own the team now. You could, but I mean, first of all, he bought the team. Well, he got control of the team in like July. He got approved in July. Training camp already was starting or getting ready to start up. I mean, how late did you guys? I mean, how soon did you guys want to make changes? He already was basically late to the party. So this is not no surprise to me that he is going to let it ride out for the rest of the season. Because again, there's no purpose to really fire him at this point. Now I will say this: I still want to win today. I don't care if Ron Rivera was to get fired after today's loss. You know what I'm saying? Or what the status may be. I still want to win today. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care that a lot of people are done with the season. Because, again, you have no problem with that, right? You're tired of losing. So I'm not mad at you for being done with the season. But I still want to win today. You know? So, again, this is not ruining my day. This is not going to ruin me from watching this game. You know what I'm saying? Even if we lose, I'm still going to be like, hey, look. Ron's going to be gone at some point at the end of the season, right? And again, it's no point of firing him at this point. Who y'all going to get the job to? Jack Del Rio? No. Because then if Jack Del Rio is the internal head coach, y'all going to be mad too. The only person that was potentially the guy that we wanted to see at interim head coach was Eric Bieniemy. And Eric Bieniemy clearly cannot do it yet. You know what I'm saying? He cannot. So it's no point to really fire Ron Rivera, man. So that's what I think about it. I think Ron is just going to finish out, you know, probably 7-10, 8-9 per usual. And then he'll go off into the sunset. They already say he's a well-respected guy, so they don't want to do him dirty, right? They don't want to just fire him right after a horrible loss, which I know to a lot of fans, like, it don't mean nothing to us, but they want to send him off the right way. Because, I mean, quite frankly, he did do a lot for this organization. Probably not on the field as far as, you know, results goes, but as far as standing up for Dan Snyder, taking the bullets for Dan Snyder, beating cancer, you know what I'm saying, dealing with COVID while having cancer. Like, this guy has been through a lot, and it's been tough. And I don't want to make excuses for him because he himself had put guys in positions that other teams wouldn't have, right? He was too nice, in my opinion. He brought everybody from Carolina over to Washington, and the same results in Carolina occurred here. I don't know what he thought was definitely going to happen, but the same people that was in Carolina came here, and the same results happened, right? You bring in Martin Mayhew, who was horrible. 0-16, he's the GM of the 0-16 Lions. I don't know what he thought was going to happen, right? So, again, he has fault in this because he built everything. So, it's no excuses for him. The reason why we didn't succeed was because of Ron Rivera. But at the same time, we got to be a human about it, too. He had a lot going on. So, when Ron Rivera gets fired, you know what I'm saying, or let go of his job, I'm not going to come up here and bash him. I'm not going to say, yeah, let's go, Ron is fine. No, it's not like that, because at the end of the day, Ron Rivera did a lot for this organization, you know, off the field, building a culture, changing it around, putting this team in a position to be well respected around this league as far as, respect, I guess we will go. Because respectfully on the field, we probably still get disrespected, but Ron Rivera is a respected guy, so it kind of gives us some type of integrity, you know. But and before he got here, I was about to curse, man. This was a train wreck, bro. This was a train wreck. It really was. So Ron Rivera, to me, did not get the results that I wanted. And yes, his tenure here in Washington was disappointing because of how he handled on the field, right? Draft picks, free agency, You know what I'm saying? Certain players that he put to start, or certain players that he never brought up, or certain positions he never chose to attack. Linebacker to be example. Like that's what's going to disappoint me the most about Ron Rivera. But the positives from Ron Rivera, right? He changed this culture around. He quite frankly is the reason why this team got rid of Dan Snyder. Like you got to give him some credit for that. Right, he's one of the reasons why this team, you know, and you could say I'm searching for positives from this guy, because at this point I kind of am, but like he has some positives. I'll be honest with you, I'm searching for positives, but it's probably because right now I haven't got a chance to really, you know, assess his performance over the last 4 years, but he's the reason why we got Sam Howell. You know what I'm saying? You could try to give him credit for that if you want, you know. He's the reason why we got him. So it's some positives with Ron Rivera, and it's not what we wanted, but again, he did some solid things here, right? But at the same time, he didn't get the results that we wanted, so he has to go. And it's not going to happen after this game today, so do not hold your breath. That's why I'm making this video, for you guys to know. Do not hold your breath. Do not expect something that's not going to happen. He will not be fired after today's game, no matter how things go, no matter if Washington wins, no matter if Washington loses, no matter if Washington gets blown out. He will be the team's coach for the remainder of the year. Now, again, that may be a positive thing, because Washington may end up being horrible and only win 4 games for the rest of the year, and we may get a good draft pick. Now, again, personally, I don't want that, because I still want to make the playoffs, even though I know wishful thinking. But that may be what's best, and maybe that's what Josh Hurst sees. He's like, hey, look, if we move on from him, they may get some type of spark. But no, I want to have the best draft pick for my new coach and my new GM next year. And I know if Ron stays here, we're probably going to continue to lose. Trust me. Josh Hurst knows what he's doing, and I'm fully trusting the process. So relax. Enjoy y'all day. Don't let this team stress y'all out. Again, please don't let this team stress y'all out, man. Go in with the mindset that I'm going in with. I'm expecting to lose. I'm expecting to get blown out. So in case that happens, I'm good. I'm not worried about this team stressing me out today. I'm going to have a good day. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to watch some football and enjoy my holiday. Y'all do the same. If this team win, yay, we won. But at the end of the day, please do not let this team stress y'all out. I will say this before I get out of here, though. Please, do me a favor, even on Thanksgiving. Call into the Command Extra post-game show. 301-818-2538. No matter the result. We win, we lose. Call into that Command Extra post-game show. I want to hear you guys' voice after today's game versus Dallas Cowboys. And I will be streaming the game today, so come through for that. Watch the game with your boy. And enjoy today. Y'all have a blessed one. Y'all stay safe. Love each and every one of y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.